I feel like, you know, when you're in a job interview, they're like, so tell us about you. And you're like, I like to drink. I'm a hot mess.
I sleep in.
I sleep in all day. I'm a slut. Hi, everybody. My name is JohnnyCat, the infamous JohnnyCat. I live here in McAllen, Texas. I'm originally from Chicago. I've been entertaining for 18 years. And because I performed over there, I was known as Lola Lamar. I used to wear like 8-9 inch platform boots. I used to dress as a dragon, as an insane clown, because some people used to call me a clown. So I took that and I ran with it. I used to do a lot of Andy Warhol looks. I loved Andy Warhol paintings. I used to do a lot of like Japanese anime kind of things, like geisha looking and dragon looking, cat makeup, anything you can imagine. I was inspired by artists like Dead or Alive, Boy George. And I just went with it and I just made it my own. We would go to school during the day. At night, we would go to like Chasers or Zero Gravity, or we would go into the city and we would go with the ravers and the club kids and the ballrooms and all that stuff, which you see on TV now. And it was basically, this was like the 90s into the 2000s, and we were just living it up. It was hard coming out being gay over there. I was getting picked on because I had like bright blue hair. Just basically club kid all the way, platform shoes in school. And people used to be like, oh my God, look at him. Look at him. Like, because I would walk around, I didn't care. So then we heard that it was more open here. Like actually, believe it or not, South Texas is more welcoming than a lot of big cities. And when I came down here, I was like, this is a whole different scene. Just a variety of different types of people together. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, this is actually more welcoming than I expected. And then before you know it, I got introduced to Montrose. And I walked in with these big giant sequins, and I wore a red shirt that had an American flag made out of condoms. And I had neon red hair, and I walked in and everybody was wearing like kicker clothes. Everybody was like with their boots and everything. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's something different. I was like, not used to it. But everybody was just so open with who they were. I ended up one time at Montrose just getting a drink, and somebody came up to me. He was like, Johnny, it was Paul McGee. It was like, what would you like to do working with Splash? And I was like, Splash? This was like around 2004 or 5. So then I went there. It opened up what I did not expect. I was like, oh, wow, this is like a big thing. Like it's the gay pride of South Padre Island. So then I started working with him for 5 years. Before you know it, like I had this big production there. It was the JohnnyCat runway. And I had nothing but JohnnyCats walking the stage. And it was everybody you can imagine that are entertaining now. They were all like JohnnyCats. So then each year I outdid myself. And then one time at Splash, I ended up doing 30 outfit changes in one night. And the whole time, all I was doing was running to the back, changing, going, running. I had a whole freaking van full of outfits that I brought for Splash. Alyssa Edwards, she came to visit, and we were at Escala. And she was sitting in the back dressed as a boy, and she was with Valerie. And Valerie was like, oh, that's JohnnyCat. And she was like, what is he doing? And she's like, oh, he does guy drag. So then that's when I knew I fell into a category. And at the time, the only person who ever did any male entertainment was Derek Duvall. And then before you know it, the guy division started getting created. It was Rico Cavalli, me, Nathan Cast, and Derek Duvall. So it was like me and Derek Duvall that really busted our asses to like bring that guy drag thing to what it is. I like to say it's thinking outside of the box than being in the box. And basically, it's just the freedom of expression. That's what JohnnyCat was to me. Even to this day, if I want to do JohnnyCat, I'll do JohnnyCat. But I'm going out to the club right now, so.
Anything else you want to throw in? Anything you left out?
Fuck you, Donald Trump. And I'm JohnnyCat, and I approve this message.